I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Kenny. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. We all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Maybe put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keeta. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy.
Welcome in, episode 89 of the WAG Show. I'm your host, Ben Hosser. We are here to talk about today's best bets. It is Thursday, June 22nd. It is NBA draft night. There is only 3 baseball games tonight, so this is going to be a different stream, quicker stream. We're going to talk a little NBA today. We'll definitely go through the 3 baseball games, but I mean, in one of the 3 baseball games, there's a minus 365 favorite, which is literally insane. I don't know if there's been a minus 365 all season. Minus 365 is about the craziest thing I've ever seen in a baseball game. Sean, what's up? But there are a couple NBA draft stuff that I like, so we'll kind of get rolling with that. If you guys were in the Discord, or if you guys are in the Discord, I should say, I posted in there earlier today. Let's see what time I posted this at. I posted at 1:03 p.m., so 2 hours ago. I was dabbling on this and rain in New York, so probably 2. Yeah. It's a gross slate tonight. All right, so I posted at 1:03 that I was dabbling on this top 3 picks exact order bet on DraftKings. I also tweeted it out if you follow me on Twitter, but it's Wemby number 1, Scoot Henderson number 2, Amen Thompson number 3. It was 9-1 plus 900. It is now, I believe, plus 600. Let me double check that. It is now plus 300. It moved down again. So I really hope you guys saw that and got that in. And I really hope we hit it, because that's a 9-1 winner. That's a big win. And I think that it's all of the odds are moving in my favor after I made that bet. So I hope you guys got in that plus 900. It's down to plus 300 now. And then when I made that bet, I also made another bet with I did a parlay with Amen Thompson to go third. He was plus 1,000 to go third. I tried to make the bet, and they moved him down to plus 700 to go third. So I made the bet at that, and he is now plus 200 to go third. So the odds are moving very, very much in the favor of Amen Thompson going third. I do think Scoot is going to go second. I think Scoot should have gone second all along. So I think it would make sense that they what is this? I think it would make sense that the Hornets take Scoot. What is this Chris Paul to the Warriors? You guys see this? Washington and Golden State are close on a trade, sending Chris Paul to the Warriors for Jordan Poole. What is going on here? My book has Amen plus 170. Yeah, I think so. Here's what we're gonna do, Sean. So if you guys missed out on the plus 900, again, I'm not saying that it won or anything, but the odds are moving drastically in our favor. So I'm, I really hope this wins. I hope it wins for other people that put it in more so even than myself. So here's what we're going to do. He's plus 210 on FanDuel to go third. Not a ton of value, 2-1, So what we can do is we can take stabs on where Brandon Miller is going to go, right? So if we think the top three is going to be Wemby, Scoot, and Amen Thompson, then that means Brandon Miller is likely going to go fourth or fifth. He's plus 250 to go fourth, which I think is fine. But we can play this angle and just hope to God that Brandon Miller falls to the Pistons at 5. He's 16-1 right now, plus 1,600 on FanDuel to go fifth overall to the Pistons, or whoever has the fifth pick. But currently it's the Pistons. And if he was there, I believe the Pistons would take him. So if you missed out on the plus 900 draft bet I gave out earlier, I'm going to be adding a sprinkle on Brandon Miller plus 1,600 to go fifth to the Pistons. I like that, so I'm going to be putting that in. I think so. Then that also means if we think Amen Thompson's going third and we think Brandon Miller's going fifth, we have some pretty high value on these guys to go fourth. So you can look at Amen Thompson's twin brother, or Oscar Thompson, or you can go Cam Whitmore at 12-1. Cam Whitmore, I think, probably would be the pick. So Cam Whitmore at 12-1 to go fourth, and Brandon Miller 16-1 to go fifth. Those are the bets I'm going to be adding in to my card for tonight. Let me look at some of these other picks here. 9th, 10th. How would you rate the talent in this draft? So I think for me, the top three for me is definitely Wemby, Scoot, and then Amen Thompson. Brandon Miller, I think you could put him fourth or fifth. It kind of just depends. How I would view this draft outside of Wemby, that I don't think Scoot. I think Scoot can be really, really good. And I'm actually I really do hope Charlotte takes him, because I would like to see him and LaMelo Ball play together. I think that would be really fun to watch for Charlotte Hornet fans. But I don't really know. I don't know what the ceiling is of some of these guys. I don't think there's a lot of superstar level players here. Wemby definitely has that. I think Scoot can be very, very good. But other than that, I think there's a lot of just solid guys that could be pretty good, role player type guys. I think there's a lot of guys that can step in and contribute, specifically when you get later down to the first round and stuff. I think that there's a lot of guys that can step in and contribute pretty quickly to teams that they get drafted to. If you think of someone like a Christian Brown, who, maybe for the course of the season didn't look like he was doing much for Denver, but then stepped in and played a decent role for them, ultimately winning a championship. I think there's a lot of guys like that. I think that Jacques from UCLA is someone that's going to go later first that I think is very interesting, that could help out a contender. I think Strother from Gonzaga is someone that could step in and help a team. Warriors are yeah, Banks, we were just talking about that. That literally, that note he hit just when I started this stream. I'm like, you guys seeing this? What is this? Well, okay, so and also, if you guys follow me on Twitter, Jordan Hawkins is my favorite player in this draft. Whoever gets Jordan Hawkins, it wins the draft, in my opinion. Jordan Hawkins is going to be very, very good in the NBA. I know he's only 6'4". I don't care. Jordan Hawkins is a baller. He has such a quick release. His game is going to translate perfectly to the NBA today. Jordan Hawkins is going to be very, very good. So I'm excited to see where he goes. Speaking on this Warriors trade, I think that this increases the likelihood that Draymond stays and runs it back with the Warriors, because obviously, we know what was going on there, right? With those two. And you know what? I think that you can just tell, you could kind of just tell the vibe. I don't know. You could kind of just tell in the playoffs. I don't think any of those guys really liked him that much. He didn't really fit in that well. I mean, if you guys think back, that one game, it was the middle of the season. The Warriors obviously had been struggling. They're trying to win games to get in the playoffs. And Jordan Hawkins fired up that terrible shot towards the end of the game, and Steph Curry threw his mouth guard and got ejected. Actually crazy. Do you like Jordan Hawkins? We drafted for country. Yes, I do. I don't know where he's gonna go though. I don't know. These these NBA teams, like the way they evaluate players, just I don't know. It's so strange to me. I have no idea. I don't know how you could watch Jordan Hawkins and not think that he can contribute right away on literally any team that drafted him. He'll step in and he's going to contribute right away. I heard some rumors say the Cavs are looking to move up. So, dude, if the Cavs moved up and got Jordan Hawkins, I don't know what I would do. Like a team that's a local team of mine actually doing something that I think is smart. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do about it. Oh, okay. Draft. What are your thoughts on Celtics trade? I don't know. I kind of said it yesterday. Like, I don't know if I would want Kristaps Porzingis at this time. Like, he's kind of getting older. He's definitely the type of player, in my opinion, that once he breaks down, it's going to be bad. I mean, he's already pretty bad defensively. So it's like once he starts to deteriorate, I think that it's going to go pretty quickly, just given what his game is predicated on. Now, I don't think he's bad. And I don't think the trade was bad because they got some first rounders too, which I thought was interesting. But I don't like that it was pretty clear that they wanted to trade Brogdon, not Marcus Smart, and Brogdon couldn't pass that physical, so they had to trade Smart. I don't think they wanted to trade Smart, so I don't like that. But it kind of got compensated. They got some picks back. I don't know. I don't think it really changes. Like it depends what they do with the picks, because I'm assuming they'll probably try and move those picks for something else. So it kind of just depends on that. I don't think it changes anything about the Celtics, in my opinion. I didn't understand it from the Wizards side, because like they give up Kristaps and all they get's Tyus Jones. I didn't understand that really. Smart on the Grizzlies though. Yeah, I thought for the Grizzlies it was a good trade, and I thought for the Celtics it was a good trade. I thought that was a bad trade for the Wizards. DraftKings put top 5 exact order back up. Let's see what the odds are here. They don't even have one that has Brandon Miller 5th, I don't think. Unfortunately. They need more options on this. Yeah, they need more options on this. If they had one that was, dude, if they had a top 5 exact order of Wemby, Scoot, Amen, Whitmore, and Brandon Miller, the odds would probably be insane. My book has Brandon Miller 5th overall, 21-1. Yeah, take Sean. That's what I'm betting. That's what I'm betting. I'm not like going super heavy on it, Sean. Like I think it's a lock, but I actually think Amen's going to go 3rd. So I'd rather just take the odds and like hope Miller slips one more and goes to the Pistons. You have to be on PC to place that draft bet. I'm not sure. FanDuel just had posted these, because when I looked like an hour ago, FanDuel, at least on my end, I didn't really see much draft stuff. There was like a couple bets, but when I just got on here to do the stream, it's popping up now. Like I can see like 3rd overall, 4th overall, 3rd through 10th pick you can bet on, and then a couple players as well. As a Wizards fan, I'm guessing it was a salary dump. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I understand that aspect of it, but it's just like I didn't like giving up Kristaps and like all you get's Tyus Jones. Like I felt like the Wizards should have got a pick also. It's like Boston. Boston gets Kristaps Porzingis, presumably by their standards, the best player in the trade, and then they also got first round picks. It's just funny. I was like, how did the Wizards not at least get like a pick? I don't understand this. Depending on state, yeah, it's probably dependent on state too, because sometimes Ohio you can't bet on certain things. So you could probably try to find an offshore maybe that has it. I wonder, DraftKings, maybe you can parlay these picks, I think, though, but I don't think they have. They only have third pick up, unfortunately. We did get picked. Oh, okay. I thought they only got ties. Oh, yeah. They got the 35th. You're right, Nathan. Okay, you're right. All right, in terms of these baseball games, man, I just don't know. I mean, what do we have here? I like the Marlins here. They're minus 155. But I told you guys the other day when I took the under in the Cubs Pirates game that hit, seeing the Pirates in person, they cannot hit. They can't hit right now. And Braxton Garrett has been good. So I definitely like the Marlins side of that. I think you could bet them in a parlay or something at minus 155. I mean, the Rays, I mean, you can put the Rays in a parlay, but I mean, what are we doing with that? And then Yankees Mariners looks like it could get postponed. So I guess really for baseball, the only bet I like tonight is the Marlins. And then I'm sprinkling those NBA draft stuff. I don't know. I'll be curious to watch the movement. Have you seen the nominees for NFL Comeback Player of the Year award? It's wild. I have not. I'm assuming if DeMar Hamlin plays like one snap, he'll win the award, if I had to guess. Do you think there'll be more bigger trades? Yeah, so we've already had Beal, Porzingis, and then now Chris Paul for Jordan Poole. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, we've kind of seen it the last few years in the NBA. Like they do always make some of these random trades do always pop up. So I'll say we'll at least see one other big trade before 6:30. Yeah, and I saw that he might return to the Bucks, but Chris Middleton opted out, which I thought was interesting. I mean, there's gonna be some teams interested in him, so I mean, I'm sure he might want to stay in Milwaukee or whatever. But I mean, I guess the opt out, he's at least considering maybe leaving. I mean, some teams would definitely be interested in him. $40 million. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 40 million. I mean, if you decline, like you're at least open to the opportunity of leaving. Because I feel like most of the times you would just be, you'll just opt in and go on about your business. McClanahan to get the win at minus 135. I think that's fine. Kansas City's been terrible. They're not very good against lefties. They've been horrible. I mean, the Rays have been absolute money at home, so I don't hate that. Do you see Boston keeping Brown and Brogdon? Brogdon, I think they have to keep at this point just because of his medicals. Like they're kind of stuck with him. Which, when you think back to it, a lot of people questioned why Milwaukee would get rid of Brogdon, but they kind of said like their doctors didn't trust him staying healthy for the next 8 years, and I mean he can't even pass the physical. Like they couldn't even trade the guy. So I guess that looks like pretty smart on their part. Brown, I have no idea. I don't know. I think ultimately he'll be back with the team, to be honest. But I wouldn't rule out him being traded. But I think ultimately if you put a gun to my head, I would say he'll be on the Celtics next year. I don't know. I saw Lillard, like they kind of said like they're shutting down the rumors with him, but I wouldn't rule out him getting traded. Maybe. I think Zach LaVine is possible to get traded. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know. I really thought Bradley Beal was going to go to, like, this is before the announcement even came out or anything, but like as soon as the finals ended, I really thought that Bradley Beal was going to go to the Heat. So I'm still shocked that he's on the Suns. Warriors trade, yeah, we were talking about it. I think that I know Draymond opted out, but I think the Warriors made that move knowing that if they made it, they could get Draymond to come back. So I think Draymond will be back with Golden State ultimately after that trade. And Chris Paul kind of seems like a Draymond type of guy, like they would want to play together. So, you know, that's actually an interesting move. Like, are we assuming like Chris Paul is going to come off the bench for the Warriors? I mean, maybe that would help him stay healthy, though, to be honest. Like, if he doesn't have to play 40 minutes a night, like if you just start Curry and Clay and then bring Chris Paul off the bench. It's kind of interesting. I mean, Chris Paul, I'm not even like the biggest Chris Paul fan, but that's definitely an upgrade over Jordan Poole. I mean, Jordan Poole is, he was almost unplayable in the playoffs. I mean, some of those games he was so bad. Also, if you guys haven't seen on FanDuel, I think there's a limit on it. Like you can only put 25 or 50 bucks on it, but FanDuel does have Wemby plus 120 boosted to win Rookie of the Year. I think that I would just bet that, for whatever you can bet it for. I think you can only put like 25 bucks on it, but I would definitely bet that. Every team should take a page for the Heat with how Lowry can. Yeah, I agree. So I think they should bring Chris Paul off the bench. He'll stay healthy. He doesn't have to play big minutes. And if you have him kind of come into that Jordan Poole role, I mean, I'd actually like that. I think that's pretty good. Pretty smart move on their part. Any props you like tonight? For baseball, I mean, I don't know. I think that let me see here. Let me see what these strikeout props are in this Miami game. Keller 5.5 Ks, you can take the over, and Braxton Garrett 5.5 Ks, you could take the over. So instead of maybe betting those like that, maybe on FanDuel same game parlay. Let's see here. If you go 5+ and 5+, plays out minus 123. So Mitch Keller 5+ Ks, Braxton Garrett 5+ Ks, minus 123 payout. I would be playing something like that tonight, I think. What trades do you want to see Cleveland make? I think that I don't know if they're going to make any trades, honestly. I mean, I guess they could trade like Jared Allen or something, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to run it back with the same team. I do think that tonight they're going to move up to maybe 15-ish range, and they're going to try and get a wing that can shoot. So I think Strother is in play for them. There's a couple other guys that I could see them trying to get. I really wish they would go get Jordan Hawkins, so that would be amazing. But I think that I don't know if we'll see them make any big trades. I just think that they'll move up in the draft tonight and try and get a wing. But I think they're going to run it back with the same team, honestly. Noel is like a second rounder, right? Yeah, he'll probably go late second, if I had to guess. If he was like 6'5" or 6'4", he would be a lottery pick, I think. But yeah, I think he'll probably go second round. Dude, if Brandon Miller actually goes fifth and Amen goes third, dude, we're gonna cash out tonight. That would be so funny. I wasn't even gonna bet on any of this stuff until today either. Let's get a quick PJ update. See how our guy Aaron Cole's doing here. Okay, 4 under through 12 holes, tied for 11th place. We'll take that all day. Let's see. Let's try and get to 5 or 6. EC. Let's see if we can get to 6 under to end the day. You got another 6 holes in you. Let's see if you can go 2 under through the last 6. Get us to 6 under, and we'll see what happens this weekend. I'm not complaining about this. Let's check the live odds here. We got him at 170 to 1. What's he at now? We got this guy at 170 to 1, chat. If you guys put this PGA bet in, I don't even care if it wins at this point. We got this guy at 170 to 1. He's 45 to 1 now. So if you're late to the party, you can still get him at 45 to 1. you know, if you want to sweat it out. But, you know, let's see if we can get the 6 under. He's at 4. Get me to 6 to end the day, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Reds can't stop winning. Oh my God, dude. Don't even get me juiced about the Reds. 11 in a row for our Cincinnati Reds. You just love to see it. You really love to see it. If you guys have any other bets you want to talk about, go ahead and ask me. If not, there's just not much going on here. I'm going to have my first NFL futures article up pretty soon here. If not today, then it'll be up maybe like Saturday-ish. And I'll be pumping those out here as we head into the football season, training camp coming up, all that good stuff. Who has more talent, Chris or Keegan? I think Keegan is much better, but Chris is solid. See, Chris, that's another guy. I was talking about Strother and Jaquez. Chris Murray is someone that I think could go late first, and you know, he might not be as good as Keegan, but he could step in and give a team some minutes. You know, he can shoot. But I think Keegan definitely is better. Yeah, bro. Also, can we talk about Jordan Poole going to DC? I feel like that's a danger to himself, man. That guy's going to be out of control over there. I mean, DC, Miami, and Houston, that's about the 3 places that you probably wouldn't want Jordan Poole going to. That sounds like a liability. He's been going crazy. Dude, he's going to be wild now in DC. All right, overall, thank you guys for tuning in to the stream today. I appreciate it. Rumors are Kuz to Dallas. I can definitely see that. Can we talk real quick about Dallas? Like, why did they really fumbled the bag, I think. Dallas should have taken a page out of Denver's book of just keeping your squad and running it back. Denver never panicked when guys were hurt and they didn't win a title. They just ran it back with the same guys. Dallas had Luka, Porzingis, and Brunson. No reason to break that trio up. No reason to break that trio up. They should have just ran it back. But I think Kuzma to Dallas, that would be a good move for them. I don't know where else he would go. I think Dallas would be in play. I don't even know. I don't know where else we would go. That'd be funny if he tried to go back to the Lakers, but I don't know what their salary cap situation is. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll have a big baseball slate to go over. Hopefully, we'll be celebrating some NBA draft prop wins. So I'll be back Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Their owner has too much ego. Yeah. I agree with that. Banks. I do get – he's kind of like – what is it with Dallas? They got like him and Jerry Jones. Like these guys can't like – you know, like just step back and like let things happen. Like you don't always have to do everything. But if you guys need anything else, I'll be in the Discord, betkarmachat.com. Download the BetKarma app for free. Click the chat room link. I'll be in there. You can tag me in there if you need anything. Good luck with your bets tonight, guys. Good luck with our draft bets. Good luck to Eric Cole at the Travelers Championship. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.